Alrighty, here's the video review for Transformers Generations Hoist. As you can see, is a repaint of / remold of Trail Cutter, Breaker, whatever you want to call him. It does come with the new exclusive cover Spotlight Hoist, which is it's a decent story inside. It's not as fun as Trail Cutters, I don't think, and it's not as awesome as Spotlight Megatron, but it's a fun story. And I mean, you're getting it for free, so read it. The IDW stuff's been really, really good, so I highly recommend checking out both Robots in Disguise and More Than Meets the Eye, because they're really great. Give them a shot. Good stuff. So yeah, and here's a comparison with Trail Cutter himself. You can see Trail Cutter has that shield weapon that forms like the back of a solid truck, whereas Hoist does not have that. He's got this little crane here. But aside from that, they're very similar outside of paint applications here. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to that. It's just, there you go, there's Hoist in vehicle mode, and he rolls. He's got the hook. You can kind of pose the crane arm a little bit, or the hook arm. It's got some range of motion in it. So that's the articulation for vehicle mode. Yeah, some vehicles have articulation. And if you want to get into the real meat and potatoes of articulation, we'll go to robot mode. That's really the best way to... That's where you're really going to get some good clicky and movable joints and things and floppies. Okay, so I'm a little goofy tonight. I'm in a better mood, so hey. So now you pop this off, the little hooky thing, fold the hook off, flip it up, flip it down, and now you've got Hoist's pistol. Yes, okay, it's a yellow hazard striped pistol, but you know what? Maybe you should warn your people that you're about to shoot them. I don't know. But yeah, it's a pistol. We'll put that off to the side. And then outside of that, once you've done that, it's essentially the same as Trail Cutter with his shield off. Transforms exactly the same way. You just kind of undo the legs and bring them out and around to the side here. And click them in. Flip out the feet. Doo-doo-doo. Then unpeg the arms from right here. Flip them out and around on the wheels. Flip the fists out. And then close up the panel and rotate those around. So the elbow faces forward. These are the front of the shoulders here with the blue up in here. So we're good to go. Take this whole, pop the hood here, all the way down in, and plug it into the chest. And then rotate all of this up and around. I found it's just easier. Just take this, put your fingers right here on either side of the windows, thumbs right here on this, and just kind of pinch them together. And it collapses it right up into chest mode. Then you bring these around and semi-peg them onto the mirrors. They don't lock in quite as well as what they do on Trail Cutter, although again, some of that is just, if you just come back here and pull the wheels out a little bit, rotate them out a little bit, they stick together a little bit better that way. Leave this up since we don't have anything to plug in back there. Flip his head up, rotate it around, and there is Hoist in robot mode. And give him his pistol. And again, you've got the same, you got this joint here if you want to use it on the wheel, as well as this gray piece does slide around. But a ball joint here at the shoulder, bicep swivel, hinge elbows. The wrists can move like that, but they don't rotate. You got a waist swivel, ball joint hips, thigh swivel, hinge knees, and a little bit, the feet can fold, it can point a little bit, but nothing like that. There's no ankle tilts. And the head is on a swivel side to side. Yeah. And there he is. And yeah, he's green and orange and very cool. Here he is with Trail Cutter. And on Trail Cutter, I've left his little flipped head thing he flipped back with the shield attached to his back, just because, one, that's kind of the way I personally prefer to do it. I think the shield is a little awkward as a weapon. Plus, I wanted to show off like visually distinctive how you can make like pretty much the same mold look different. You will notice that, see if I can get them both zoomed in here. They do have different head sculpts. Let's see if we can lighten this up a little bit so you can see both of them better. But yeah, so they are unique heads between the two of them, which is nice. And since they were very similar in G1, it makes sense that they're similar here. But you can get some distinctive visual looks to them, which I'm pretty happy with. So yeah, there he is. Thank you to Brent for picking him up, Brentasaur on Twitter. He picked him up for me and shipped him up because he found him at his local, I think, Walmart. So keep an eye out for them. They're starting to hit. Thundercracker's in this wave as well, but it's a Thundercracker from the Fall of Cybertron Starscream mold. And I've got Starscream. I don't really need to complete those Seekers, especially since right now Skywarp is like a foreign exclusive, and I'm probably not going to get Thundercracker. But Hoist is definitely worth picking up. I think if you only can get one of the two, I think Trail Cutter is probably the better looking of the two, but I really like that he's got the pistol. I wish they could have found a way to give him more of a gunny weapon versus the weird shield piece. But, that's just how it goes. But there he is, Transformers Generations Hoist. Keep an eye out for him.